Hello, everyone, and welcome everybody in this Zoom training. And my name is Beatrix, and I will speak about the products. And I'm so excited because this is the first Zoom for me when I'm speaking more than 10 minutes about the products. And I joined this company around 2 months ago, and I fall in love with the products. So I'm just so happy to share with you my experience too. And I tried most of them products, and I have personal experience, and I have family experience, I have customer experience, so I can speak a lot. So hopefully, if I say something wrong, the support team who is in this Zoom, they will correct me. So first, I just want to show you my favorite products. That is the Supreme. I just start with these products because when I joined the company, I didn't drink any coffee. And I joined the company because I love the hot chocolate and I find, the Ganoderma. And the Ganoderma is really help for the immune system, the support the hormone system. And my mentor, Judith, just told me I have to try the Supreme. So I don't drink coffee, so I give a try. And I try with the almond milk. And honestly, on the first try was horrible. And I said, okay, let's try again. And I tried without any milk, and I just had is so amazing. And I already sold a lot of Supreme, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'm just really high recommended for everyone who is more than for 40 years old. I don't want to speak about the age, but every woman, I think, knows what I'm talking about when a hormone system is going up and down. And this Supreme is really, really helpful. And for me, when I was searching products to myself, I was struggling with the sweet taste. I'm always wants to eat something sweet. So the my other favorite became the mocha, and the mocha is a very, very huge box. I don't know if you can see well or not. Can you hear me well? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
so you're on good.
the mocha for me is very good because it's not the strong coffee taste and coming with the dark chocolate, and it's just so delicious. And I'm just really love the products, and I'm just really happy to share with everyone. So someone is coming to my house, I always just offer the mocha because it's a win-win. So no one ever said the mocha is no good. So if you have one boxes mocha at home, probably you can grow your business. So I just go back to the basic because the black coffee is a basic coffee. I don't drink black coffee. I never drink black coffee, but my mom does. And my mom, yes, of course, she was the first customer for me because she's my mom. So she has to drink coffee because I'm joining the coffee company. So, but she had the reflux before and she was scared. She said she stopped drinking much coffee because she has a lot of acid after when she eats something. And I just told her, try this. And after I think around 3 days, she said she already feels so much better. And after when she eats something heavy food, she drink coffee, and that is so much help for her. So, and this black coffee, I'm really high recommended, and I already have many customers who said the same. This coffee is so delicious, and my favorite, but I don't drink this coffee, but I'm really high recommended because the tree mushroom is in. This is the royal coffee. And I take the mushroom, the lion's mane, long time ago because I got the ADHD and I'm very hyper focused. So this lion's mane is really help for me to keep my brain just focusing. And when I find these products, I just realize this product's price is quite the same. What I take just one mushroom. And I said, oh my God, how can this be possible? So is in this coffee, the Ganoderma is in, the cordyceps, and the lion's mane. So someone who doesn't know these mushrooms is, I just want to explain very easy, is with the coffee, it's very became like hyper, very helpful for focusing. So if someone's struggling, like driving a lot and just lost the focus, or working different things in the same time, this coffee is really high recommended from me, and I think from everyone. And one dessert coffee more. This is the latte. I love this taste. I don't drink much latte because I don't like the coffee taste, but this latte is quite good, very sweet, and that was a surprise for me because many people, just read, oh, is a sugar in, but it's not the same sugar what you can buy on the shop, on the Tesco or somewhere. This is sorry, I just written down, my daughter helped me. It's a brown cane sugar, what is like the slowly absorption, and is really helpful for the body because if you take sugar in your body, your insulin level is jumping. But with this coffee, is the blood sugar level is stable, and that is very important because if you want to lose weight or you just want to be healthy, that is the most important things. You keep the blood sugar simple and basic. And one more favorite for me, the green tea. And I don't know how many minutes I have. I try to speak quick much I can. So the green tea for me is absolutely favorite because I don't like the green tea taste. And I tried many green tea in my life, but it's always, I just felt, oh, this taste is horrible. And when I joined this company, my mentor said, okay, let's try this green tea because you will love that. And to be honest, I don't believe that. But it's true, its taste is amazing. And when I research, what is in this green tea, because it is not just a green tea, it is like one um, ingredient is there is a L, maybe I say wrong, L-theanine, something like this. But it's for me it's important because I take that supplement. I take that supplements nearly the year. That is for the stress level. So someone doesn't know maybe, but someone who take these supplements, they know that is in the green tea. So it's not extra, they put in extra that is in the green tea. And this for me is working like if I put this tea filter on the boiling water and I make 1 liter in the jug and I drink this all day, I'm just feel, how can I explain? The stress level is just stable. I just feel more relaxing all day. I just don't feel I'm starving for the food. I don't feel I'm starving for the sweet. So I really love this green tea.
Cosa
And
va bene?
No, ma tenete mo invito mondiale.
okay,
Ma
È veramente fastidioso. Parli.
okay, sorry. So I'm just really love this. And the other favorite, this is my mom favorite too. This is the red tea. I just read notes to myself because I just want to say the correct things. And this red tea is a rooibos tea, but they put the cordyceps in. And this is very good for the immune system, very good for the hormone system too. And someone who has allergy, I highly recommend it. So my background is more than 20-year nurse experience I have in Hungary, in the UK too. And when I just see these products online first, I just see is so good. And when I taste them, when I try to use them, I just feel very quick the different, very quick. I just felt my appetite is changed and I just feel so much better in my body. And I tried the products. Apologize for this, but I have a son who loves to play in the bath. So I have a toothpaste what is like this, and I have a soap what is like this, and this is 100% organic. And what I feel like when I use a toothpaste is just I have a problem long time ago, and I'm just feel after the first use, I just felt is so different, is fluoride free, and the Ganoderma is in. I'm just feel is more helpful, more sensitivity is gone, so I don't have any sensitivity what I felt before, and the soap is just I just wash my face with this and but I used before very, very good products, but I just highly recommended this one for the face. And we got the two capsules. This is 100% Ganoderma in, and the one is a spores, and one is just a Ganoderma mushroom. And I use the Ganoderma mushroom, and what I feel like after 3, 4 days, I'm just felt when I take the capsule, after half an hour, I just feel my energy level is just jump up. And I don't know, I never used before the reishi mushroom, but I research a lot and I see is more 2000-year experience in the Chinese medicine. And what I feel like if some people doesn't believe this Ganoderma or doesn't believe these supplements is believe or not is working because the Chinese medicine used that more than 2000 years, and these products is very good, and I would say is very, very cheap. And I think my topic was that. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. And I give the words to Jolt, I think. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am 41 years old and I'm coming from Hungary. Before I was working in a Chinese company and I was a country leader, the Hungarian manager for the company. We was making more than 120 million euro for last year for my I can say old company because I'm not working there anymore. Um, I was working 5 days a day, a week, and at least 8 hours in the office, and the rest is like at home, everywhere, weekend, afternoon, evening. And that's why I'm changing because I find the organo, and the organo is a completely different story in my life. And I would like to speak about a little bit for the opportunity what we have here. Um, the organo is looking three different people, what I can say. The first people was we're looking if you want to be healthy. You want to be yourself in your life to make a little bit happier and healthier, then you were a super customer. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We love it. Um, you make your life much better and easier than before if you choose about the organo product for coffee, spora, tea, hot chocolate, anything. The second was we're looking is if you want to share this happiness to your close friendship, to your family. If you share this to your friendship, the close friendship as I'm speaking, then you can make some extra money. You don't have to change your life. The life is it's probably the same like before, but if you share your family, your close friends this, you can earn some money. Not much, a couple $100, euro, it depends where you're from. Um, then your family, your friends, it will be much healthier, much happier. It's good for you, it's good for your family, it's good for your friends. And the organ was looking the third type of people, what I can say, to give it to me everything. This is me. Uh, I would like to change my life completely. I was working a lot, responsible a lot. Okay, I earn a lot of money, but end of the month, I don't have nothing. I don't have money for even for food or tanking or something else. And this is what I want to change it. I would like to change complete my life. And I choose the organo 24/7. And this is what we looking with Sylvester said, rockstar lifestyle, because you want to change everything. You can do whatever you want. There is no limit. We give you everything to your hand, all the learning, all the teaching, all the school, everything. There is mentors, teachers, friends, everything we have. We give you everything for free. You just have to work. You just have to do it. So simple. And this simple thing, I see it and I say, wow, never in my life see so big, huge chance to change anything. And I chose this one. And I don't know from here, people coming from most of them from Hungary and England, probably one of them in Canada, America, maybe USA. Uh, if you want to make money, you can make money here. If you just want to be healthy, you can be healthy with us. The choice is yours. It's depending what you want. You want to make little money, you can do it, no problem. If you want to make big money, you can do it, no problem. If you just want to be healthy, you can do it. Look at for the people here. Everybody is smiling, everybody is healthy. And that's why the organo is the most biggest thing in my life was I am finding. And this is what we have to share for everybody. Just a little speaking. You just have to speak your friends, your family, your people was you met in the gym, shop, shopping center, everywhere in the world. You just have to share your happiness and healthiness, and you have everything. Um, I want to say so many things. I write a complete list, but now it's too late. I speak in completely different. Um, what I want to say more, this is a profession. You just have to learn this. It's not easy, but you have to learn. If you learn, you can make it. Everybody can make it. Everybody, really everybody. This is a profession. You have to learn, learn, and work. That's so simple. And you can earn small money. You can earn a lot of money. The choice is yours. So simple. And I would like to say something more. When somebody asking me, what is my job? I love this. For full time, I'm happy. And part time, I'm working with coffee. Um, I have to speak a little bit more like for the business what we have in Organo, but I think for the last 2 minutes I say everything because I'm speaking a little bit too fast. And I would like to call two of my friends. One of them is Balázs and one of them is Cornelia. Please share your story, your future, what you think here in the Organo, how you find it, and Balázs, where you start you?
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Thank you so much. So I would like to give the word for Balázs.
Hello, hello. Welcome all. My name is Balázs Rédei. I've been 27 years old for about 5 or 6 years for now. And I've been in a very similar situation to where many of you may be right now. Originally, I worked for Lufthansa Airlines as an incident manager, basically handling critical aviation-related IT incidents on a technical side. And there were times when I worked 6 days out of 7, while also studying at university in the field of IT engineering and physics. On the top of that, I was training and teaching classes because I've been doing karate for more than 20 years. And at a certain point, I also had to perform as a project leader. So there was period when I woke up at 4 a.m. and after a day I got home around midnight, and then the next day it started all over again. So from the outside, maybe it looked good with a good salary and a good life, but no, it's inside. It's absolutely no. And I know one thing very, very clearly that I wanted out of that rat race because it was. Uh, at one point, I had the opportunity to sit down with the CEO of the company, and the conversation made something very clear for me that I realized even that if someone has a very good position and even if they earn relatively well, and that does not necessarily mean they are free. It does not necessarily mean that they are financially independent. And in fact, many times those people are the ones who are working the most. So I remember one thing, even though that I originally uh, been my goal that I do not want to be that position then in the next 10 years. So I skipped that vision. So I started looking at traditional businesses. But honestly, what I saw was discouraging because most of the businesses fall within the first few years, and then they often require a huge amount of starting capital, constant stress, and a never-ending battle against the competition. So So I saw what I call black and blue business owners, entrepreneurs who may make good money, but they are constantly beaten up by stress, problems, employees, clients, taxes, competition, and pressure. And they may be able to take their family on a beach holiday, but even there, they are still on the phone, they are working, still solving problems, because without them, the business would fall apart. So, and to me, that was just another, let it say, golden hamster wheel. So, because the problem is not working hard, the problem is working hard to build something that will never actually set you free. So that was the issue. So I started to asking myself, what should I do? And then unexpectedly, someone invited me for a coffee, just like maybe someone invited you here today. And no, to be honest, I hated the coffee. I didn't like the taste of the traditional coffee, and I still don't really enjoy most regular coffee today. But what I discovered with Organo was very different. It was a smoother, softer, easier to drink, with a very pleasant aftertaste. One of the reasons that traditional coffees are usually more acidic, while this coffee has a more alkaline effect to the body. So then I realized that very simple thing, that even I personally was not a coffee drinker at that time, almost everyone around me was. And those who do not drink coffee, they usually drink tea or hot chocolate. So I saw there was a very huge market for this. So, and I thought, what do I really have to lose? So I started the Organo. I started building the Organo as a third activity, third side income alongside everything else I was already doing. And relatively quickly, I started to develop customers and customers, because the products were really enjoyable and the people liked how they felt with them. And because the products are very effective, as you heard. And a little over 1 year later, I was able to leave my job. And since then, because of this business, I have been able to travel for months to Asia, USA, and across Europe. And for example, in just few days, I'm going to the south of Spain for almost 2 weeks, to Marbella, Malaga, and that whole region. So today, I don't have a boss. I don't have a fixed working hours, and I have a residual income that can continue to come even when I'm not physically working every single hour. And why is that? Because people drink coffee anyway, they drink tea anyway. They consume their favorite products anyway. And this is our job, to help people to organo become their favorite products. And what do people do when they run out of their favorite coffee? They order again, they reorder. And that is one of the foundations of the residual or passive income, what we can earn here. Of course, this is not magic. It takes time, energy, consistency, and effort. But with the right attitude, mindset, and the right work ethic, you can build something that gives you more of what you personally want. I always say it's like a big pizza. Everyone take a slice that fits their life, their goals, or and their dreams. For some people, that slice is simply a great coffee. For some people, it is a wellness or a better health. For some people, it is an extra income. For others, it's more time, more travel, more personal development, the team, more independence, or even building a serious international business with a serious regional income. And during this journey, I understand that this is not a gambling. This is not a luck. It's a serious professional business model. And when I saw the international market, the international potential, the system behind it, the simplicity of the products, I know this is what I've been looking for. And since then, I decide where to put my time and my energy and my focus, and I can do it from almost anywhere in the world. So maybe you are here today because deep down you also feel that your life is worth more than spending your years, your best years, in an office or in a job or in a golden hamster wheel or a rat race. And my wish for you is simple. think about it seriously because it's a very serious opportunity with a very big potential. Speak with the person who invited you to this call, ask question, look at the opportunity with an open mind, and make a good decision because sometimes one decision or one conversation or even one cup of coffee can change the direction of your life. And I truly believe that what we can do here is meaningful because we are bringing the treasure of the earth to the people of the world. And my vision is to build a worldwide network of 100,000 people worldwide, a movement through which we can bring prosperity, wellness, opportunity, and a better life to more and more people across the world. So to thank you to be here. This is what I wanted to say to you today.
Thank you so much, Balaj. That was a lot information in your future and what you think in the organo. Cornelia, are you here?
Of course,
Yes, Cornelia is here. Please speak about your little bit in your future and your vision, what you see in the organo.
okay. Thank you, guys, and thank you. This Zoom was super amazing. So a lot of information, enthusiasm, a lot of smiles. So this is perfect. I enjoy these Zooms all the time. I'm Cornelia Madi from Hungary. I'm 30 years old. And when I started Organo, it was 11 years ago. So I was 19. I just finished high school kind of situation. And I always wanted to build a healthy, independent, high quality life. But my parents, they still work as an employees. So I saw that kind of example, but I realized because I started that same path, and I realized that if I follow that path, I won't be able to enjoy that kind of high quality, rich, wealthy life. So at that time, I joined Organo, and of course, my sponsor introduced me to the products, to the opportunity, and to this kind of lifestyle. The lifestyle, what I enjoy the most, I think, because we travel a lot, we have fun, we make money, we help a lot of people to build their dreams. So this kind of lifestyle is the best what we can do. And of course, with that, we build our health as well. So health and wealth both. And I joined Organo. And what I enjoyed the most, and I still enjoy traveling, because before Organo, I just traveled to Greece one time. And it was a kind of discounted, if I pronounce it well, or it's a cheap holiday. It was a cheap holiday. Maybe you know what I mean. So it was a poor time for myself. But I enjoyed a lot, and I wanted that more traveling to my life, and this time, so from now till now, I traveled, I think, more than 20 countries, and so I like Bahamas, Mexico, a lot of amazing places, and Barbados as well. So I brought to my father there, and to Mexico I brought my brother, and they enjoyed that so much. And I love this lifestyle, and I love to help people grow and see them grow. It's amazing, and this is what we can do. And my vision is to build a really high quality, rich, wealthy, amazing, free, independent life. And I want to build a diamond business with Organo. And if you can, if I give you an advice, I would give that you can do it too. So the one thing that it's needed, this thing needed, is to your decision and you. So that's all, and your work and your faith. So you can do it too. It's very simple. It's just coffee, and as Jolt just said, it's a profession, so you can learn it. It's not rocket science, as we usually say. So you can learn it, and you will learn. So we have amazing mentors, and your mentor is the best. So please join us. Don't hesitate, and it will be your best decision ever. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Cornelia. I would like to thank you for everybody who was joining tonight for this Zoom meeting. If you have any questions about organo product, or just make money a little or huge, it's depend to you. please asking the person who is invite you tonight for this meeting. She or he will everything explain to you how you can making huge money and a better life and healthier and better life with organo product. Thank you so much for everybody. I wish a very good night and a beautiful week for next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.